You didn't inform me. I'm wearing shorts, my homely clothes. We have a happy marriage. I never lose heart. One should retain a positive attitude. There are no children so far, but we don't want to hurry up. You see, our children will by no means live so spartanly. We will not think about the children before our situation is improved. If you keep a positive approach, the world appears a better place.
Guys, we have visited Vasily. Vasily is a hermit who lives in a forest near Moscow. You may remember that the last time we visited him, he mentioned his generator which had broken. What is this over there?
It's a generator, and it let me down yesterday. Damn it.
It down yesterday. The generator is very important for him. He needs to charge the phone to stay in touch with the world. So we brought a brand new generator which is even more powerful than the one Vasily had. This is oil, gas and pet foods for his pets. There is also a mosquito repellent and, well, some human food. We had phoned Vasily before we started our road trip. I mentioned some unpleasant incidents that had occurred following our previous release.
Hello?
Hello, Vasily, this is James. We're bringing you something. We'll need your wheelbarrow. Will you be at home?
Yes. When will you arrive?
In about an hour and a half. How are things in general? How are you doing?
We have experienced all this hype.
What happened?
Well, people watch YouTube and react.
We will try to figure it out and show you everything. Well, guys, as the forest is full of mosquitoes, we will apply repellents. These mosquitoes are so huge. This spray is to protect us from ticks, this one is for mosquitoes. Vasily, well, we are here.
Okay, I'm coming.
So, we are waiting. Let's go and wait outside. Hello, how are you doing?
Fine.
Here you are, it's a new generator. Will you help?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's heavy.
I know, 30 kilograms.
So heavy.
No, it's just dangerous. Damn it. To cross. I've been nearly killed here once. The biker maneuvered.
Look, this is for your cats and dogs. This is against mosquitoes.
I see, yes. These are the ones we use.
Local mosquitoes are enormous.
I'm sick and tired of them.
No need to pay attention to the haters. Along with haters, there are people who actually want to help.
Yes, I saw it.
There are many more people willing to help. Cats!
Yes, a she-cat.
Yeah, I see it.
They escort me like that. Look, the cat is hiding over there.
They run around in the forest like that and come back, don't they?
Yes, they see me off and wait to meet me.
They already know the area.
They already know the area. So stuffy today, damn it.
Nettle is thinning. There is so much nettle here. Well, shall we start it?
Come on, I'll show you. Spare parts for them are unavailable. Here.
Whoa, you have 3 generators?
Yes. They would break down, but there are no spare parts, and I don't want to go to Moscow in search of them.
And what exactly breaks?
This one is about 3 years old. It is also barely breathing. And what exactly breaks? Basically, the starter, this plastic detail, the one that catches the connecting rod. It may be defective, or I don't know, it just gets wedged. It's a girl, Vasya.
Is she a Canadian Sphinx?
No, not a sphinx.
Looks like one.
Last year, some rascal set it on fire. There was such a fire. Wow, it reached the forest. The firefighters barely made it. We called them, plus the forestry in Moscow. It took great effort to put it out. Last year we were nearly gas poisoned. At first I used to carry gallon bottles myself.
A real lookout.
Yes, otherwise, if I kept sitting at home, I would grow a belly. I had to go 5 times there and back with these gallon bottles. And now I can go not more than 2 or 3 times at most.
You mean daily?
Yes, every day. But I make a point of never running out of water, so as not to carry a lot at once. Once some bottles are empty, I go. It's easier this way.
Is it just to wash and for laundry?
Yes, washing, laundry, all these things. Ducks, in the summer we have to wash them more often. I try to go on weekdays, because on Friday, Saturday to Sunday there are fishermen there. I wouldn't like to scare the fish. Being a fisherman myself, I know the rules. While you are filling bottles, you will scare all the fish. I go for water Monday to Tuesday.
Fisherman's
Yes,
solidarity.
it's natural. I also go fishing. No one would bother me while I'm fishing. There is only one bad thing. People leave a lot of litter. I address those who watch this video. Clean up the litter as you leave. When I see the litter, I'll collect it myself. I have a bag for it.
Well, by the way, your plot is very clean.
Well, you don't litter where you live. I buy a cheaper sort.
Oil?
Yes,
I bought 2-stroke oil.
2-stroke is not necessary. Ordinary oil is better. A mechanic explained it to me that when you use 2-stroke oil, there is too much soot. Later, I checked it myself, and some companies don't want to produce special oil. It's better to buy motor oil. It is thicker and has good viscosity.
Производители, все пипец. Проще, говорят, покупать этот, сразу автомобильная, моторная. Она и погуще, и вязкость нормальная.
Need help?
No, thanks, or you will be sticking of it later. I am familiar with any machinery. I disassemble and disassemble them myself, and one can't do without communications nowadays.
How long will this gasoline last?
10 liters are enough for 4 days, for 2 days in winter, because it's cold.
It's hard.
It's hard if you are unaccustomed. Let's go down. I'll show you. It's convenient here. I brought boards here, so as not to fall when it rains. Be careful, there are soil stairs here. We won't go there. There is a fisherman.
Get down, I'm leaving.
Ah, you are leaving. Here, I take water in this river. That's what I was talking about. Here a mess. Here's another mess. Pity, I didn't take a plastic bag. That is the lock. We won't go there. There, the lock. You just stand there. It's convenient to draw water. It's deeper, so the water is cleaner here. You see, water lilies are floating over there. I go farther away, wearing Wellingtons, not to draw this grass along with water. I leave my wheelbarrow over there.
It has taken us about 12 minutes.
Yes, 10 to 12, if you are not in a hurry.
Mind you, we walked without the wheelbarrow.
With it, it will be longer, 15 minutes. You stop to catch your breath and walk slower.
It's not an easy
Why?
life.
It may seem hard, but once you get used to it, it's okay. When I go fishing, I usually take as many bottles as I can, so as not to waste time. And so, here are pike, roach, perch, crucian, carp.
And what are they in size approximately?
Different. It may be a half a kilogram. I caught a half-kilogram pike, but they may be 1.5 kilogram and even 3 kilograms. Here a man pulled out a 5-kilogram carp. Well, if it is a carp, it is like this in size, but it's just fat, and the scales are large. Basically, there are plenty of fish here, but there are a lot of snakes too. Often, when you're sitting fishing, you will see a snake crossing to the other bank. There are bears on the other bank. They say, frankly speaking, I haven't seen myself. Bear faces have already been seen, but you yourself know that bears are good swimmers.
Well, yes.
It hasn't been working for a long time.
It's brand new.
Wow, brand new. Let's pump up now.
Gasoline must get there.
Yes, it will take some time. Now guys, I'll bring and put this detail.
In general, guys, starting a new generator is not so easy, even a new one. It's good that Vasily is good at it, because he has pumped it up here or changed spark plugs there. The generator is new, but it is necessary to pump up the gasoline a little for it to start. The generator is more powerful than the ones he had. It will come in handy in the household. Well, it's beautiful.
Well, it is, but you can't swim here, because the current is strong.
Ah, strong.
The current is generally powerful. It only looks so quiet and peaceful. Once I tried to swim here with my wife. Well, a girl is a girl. The string is fizzling out. I tried to cross it 2 or 3 times to inspect the other bank. Damn it. Here you run out of steam very soon. It just carries you away.
Is it so fast up there?
Close to the bank it is not so fast, but in the middle the current is fast. It carries you away at once. If you dive here, you will find yourself farther there. You just can't swim straight in one direction. You are carried away. So you have to do like this. You bring water, and if it's too hot, you just put a bottle on yourself. And the wife does this at home.
Do you hand wash clothes?
Yes, hand washing seems better, to be honest. Here, at least you see the stain, you wash it out. Of course, urban people are used to comfort. You load the washing machine.
And your things practically wash themselves.
Yes, and you are just relaxing. But here, yes, I tried to look civilized. You didn't inform me. I was wearing shorts, homely clothes, but haters started, and I was just at home.
Of course, of course.
Vlad should have at least come up and explained. I would have at least get dressed. At home everyone walks like that. An old robe with holes in it.
Yes, that's true.
Why should I be ashamed? I am at home. I don't expect visitors. We know that a stranger will hardly come here. They are but fishermen in this area.
Vasily, is it really possible to get here by bike?
Here?
We just walked here.
You were walking along a path. Grass is thicker in other places. You are unaccustomed to it. Myself, I know every small pit here. I have been walking here for 4 or 5 years, bringing water. I didn't find this river at once. Well, let's try. It must start.
In theory, it should start.
Yes.
The spark plug is not wet, is it?
No.
Maybe gasoline does not reach.
It should, because I pumped it up one more time.
There is gasoline, there is spark.
It must start now. Here it is. In this mode, it is turned off. There is a 0 draw here. And there is number 1 here, so it's on. Is it 19.2 gasoline?
Yes.
The pistons do not withstand the high octane number.
What's wrong, do you think? Well, guys, for some reason it won't start. But the generator is new, probably it needs pumping up a little. Basically, I'm sure Vasily will manage to start it up. What is the situation at work now?
Well, you know, I didn't tell some people that I live in the forest. I'm quite able-bodied and skilled, which people see and know. When you do a job for one person, and it's okay, there's word of mouth. Well, like when you come with tools, do everything thoroughly. But they mostly call me to repair, rather alterations than repairs. Last year, this year, due to the quarantine, there were no people from neighboring countries.
No, they were not allowed to enter.
Well, they did the job once and left.
But they didn't finish it.
No, it is not that they didn't finish it. But you see, as I said, people can be so greedy, arrogant, ready to deceive. They only want money. So they would install a pipe of a small diameter. Customers trust them. The foreman runs around. They work for a construction company that seems reliable. But after a year or 2, well, I specialize mainly in sewerage. I have a narrow specialization as well. So you eat at home, reach sticks to pipe walls. There is also sewer water. When you work, you should take into account the kind of terrain, the land relief, the slope angle, the space should be taken into account, but they would put a small diameter, as it's cheaper and faster. Say, while the customer is absent, the customer tries to monitor. These crooks would show a pipe of a proper diameter. Then, as the customer is distracted, say with the phone call, they would exchange it for a thinner one. When I dig it out, I realize what has happened. The opener would say, I would say, one more thing. Someone may think that I have been living without personal documents for 6 years. No, they were stolen about a month and a half ago. My documents were in order, but I had them stolen. I submitted an application, but my application will be forwarded to my native town, and it is only when it comes back. You see, pockets, business card holders attract pickpockets. I had everything in my back pocket. Here it's working. Probably there were dirt and dust, and they prevent it. And that's it.
There is life hack. If a new generator does not work, just blow into the neck. Everything works. Excellent. Where does electricity go?
Here is a socket. Here, for example, is an automatic fuse block. If something short circuits inside or the wire is wet, it will stop automatically and the device does not fail.
The first problem we noticed where we could help was with the generator, so we brought a new generator.
Thank you so much.
Yes, by the way, many viewers wrote they were ready to provide their own housing. However, not everyone released how many pets you have.
That's it. People are not ready to allow pets.
Exactly.
I have 2 dogs and 6 cats, but I won't leave them here.
There's also a pigeon. So guys, Vasily is very grateful to you for your response.
Yes, thank you. I have read all the comments about the dacha. Dacha, yes, we are gradually saving up, but so far it is not enough. You see, in the summer we spent a lot of food, which can spoil due to high temperatures. It's good in winter. Yes, I hung it outside, it freezes. But in winter there is a little work in my field of specialization. I do plumbing, mostly outdoor plumbing. Ah, they are. The cat's going down there. They climb up onto the roof when they see strangers. So, guys, if you have any recyclables, like plywood, I would be grateful. It will be just enough to sheet the walls. New materials are not necessary.
There is a question concerning the YouTube. What exactly impressed you in the comments?
That's what I wanted to say. So, people watch the video, they write that I'm hiding from creditors, from the police.
You don't need to read it.
No, I have realized that these are heaters. If I wanted to escape, I would have escaped. A district police officer visits us now and then, and the police have checked us completely, inside and out. Fingerprints, photos, they made sure there is no criminal background. Everything is clean. So we are still here. Still they come from time to time.
Vasily, we explained to everyone that you didn't even try to contact us. We found you ourselves.
That's the point.
And you didn't ask for anything? Yes, guys, once again I want to speak in favor of Vasily. Vasily didn't ask for anything. He lived here quietly and we came on our own initiative because Vladislav told us about him. And when we learned the story, we couldn't but respond. We came here to see how Vasily lives and to figure out how to help on the spot. The guys are working, they don't have bad habits. And in general, they didn't ask for anything. Vasily didn't even complain about the generator. This is what we saw. You just told us everything as it was.
I say, you just told us everything as it was. I just said that it had failed. Also, I said that I could repair it myself. I am capable to do such work. I am able-bodied, healthy, I am a normal person. Well, human organism may fail sometimes. It is not eternal. Some spare part in the body will fail. In In my narrow specialty, I am also good at everything dealing with dairy industry. I used to work in dairy production. I can deal with dairy production very well. I worked in this field for about 4 or 5 years. My scope of work was enormous. I replaced 5 or 6 people. Also, I'm good at plumbing, and I am an amateur electrician. That's what I can do.
And if someone needs an electrician or a plumber, how can they contact you?
In case you want to hire me, I have an account in the Одноклассники. Vasily Alyamshin. There is an old photo there, where I am sitting in a jeep. It can be confused with anything. Remember, Alyamshin.
Therefore, guys, if you want to help Vasily and if you need a skilled person for plumbing work, electromechanics, any work.
Even here, with the generator, I could repair the old one. I used to, but I should have studied. Today, I ache with regret, but I don't give up. I'm going to study. Recyclables. Maybe you have leftover plywood. Suppose you made an iron around the house and there is construction waste, which you don't want to throw out. Moreover, they give a fine for throwing out construction waste. You can bring it here. I could cover the walls. I don't ask to provide us housing. I don't want to bother anybody. I wish I had building materials through. It's here. We didn't live here for a long time because this tree seems likely to fall. Let's go, I'll show you other locations. This is our penultimate spot.
Oh, nettle birds.
Our second spot was here. Look, the pet film is still hanging. Let's go farther. I'll show you yet another place. Actually, I wanted to make a big house here, but it didn't work out. We didn't take risk, because you see, after spring, there is too much water here. We could be flooded. Here it is. Raspberries. There are tons of them. They are ripening. I will pick them up later. Here you are. Try one.
Can I try?
Sure. Wild raspberries have a peculiar taste, with a bitter note.
Whoa, I'm going to settle down and live here. You will have a neighbor.
At first, it seems that it is so cold, wild, it is impossible, unbearable to live, to wash here. But it's bearable. Everything's fine. You can very well live like that. People used to somehow survive during the war, and they swam and washed things in the poodle. It's a pity. The environment had been damaged over the past decade. Otherwise, it isn't difficult at all. Yes, in winter it may be a bit hard. Well, ice swimmers swim at minus 30 to 40 degrees, wearing bathing trunks, and they don't complain. And why we wash and run in immediately? To warm up. We have a heater there. And mind you, I have never been out during the 6 years that we lived here. I didn't even have a run-in. We are alive, fit and healthy. We have fun. Everything is fine. The most important thing is not to lose heart. We shouldn't lose heart. Anyone can judge other people. It's easy. But you can't see yourself through someone else's eyes. Myself, I do not judge people. These social networks, Instagram, are not for me. I like peace and quiet. The neighbors may visit, we could sit and talk, have a tea. Tea, not beer, mind you. I often have a tea. Some people collect wild herbs, mint, lemon balm. They are very beneficial for your health. You can breathe them. Amazing. Berries, raspberries grow there. I am absolutely clean. When I came here, I started from scratch. Well, as they say, people are different. Someone deceives, someone does bad things on purpose, someone wants to get rich. Here, by trial and error, I'm getting on my feet. Well, it's terrible as it is. I'm not discouraged. Being deceived is not a reason to go back, not at all. We choose this life. My wife too, of her own free will. She can leave any moment. She is not kept prisoner here. So let them not say that she is being kept here on purpose. It is her choice. She has chosen this life. We have a happy marriage. Yes, someone probably thinks that we have no children. There are no children so far, but we don't want to hurry up. Our children will by no means live so spartanly. We will not think about the children before our situation is improved. So don't let them think that. that. You may consider us primitive. Now, how can I explain it to you? While you follow these stories on Instagram, on Vkontakte, half your life may fly by. Oh, and you must know it from your own experience. By the time I'm through with all the work in the forest, it's already evening. I come from work, eat, wash. It takes time. That's why I'm not on these Instagrams. I don't have time. Someone will find this abnormal, and it's quite normal for someone else. People are different. Some people still live in primitive conditions. Also, someone begs, someone gets sick and tired of life and takes to drinking. I never lose heart, never gave up. You should always look at the world with a positive attitude. As they say, you look positively and the world becomes a better place. Yes, they are bad people. Just try not to look at them too often. Better look at kind, normal people. Well, I also used to be offended here. Nevertheless, why should I feel offended by the whole world? No, I'm not offended. There are good people as well. In summer, people go to the country. This is the same wild forest. Everyone would have their own problems. Someone has to work in their farm. I have my own problems too. This is the same as living in the country.
Guys, today we have visited Vasily, and I would like to stress again that it was we who came to visit him, because he lives here and this is his home. Many people ask how Vasily can be helped. He can do plumbing work, electromechanical work. Therefore, we leave link in the description in case you need such a person. And guys, of course, by tradition, I will ask you to subscribe to our channel, check that the notification bell is active, as well as all notifications. And please be as active as you can, write your comments if you have any ideas, add likes, make reposts on social networks. All this helps to promote our channel and this video. Well, your favorite James Miller channel was with you. See you soon.
Always look at the world with a positive attitude, and the world would get better.